We're back for more Skyrim. We're going to talk to Brynjolf.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
I know.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Yeah, the same symbol was there.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Oh boy.
No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Oh, merely awaiting my presence.
My brother in crime. What do you need?
Hey, bud.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found it in Honningbrew, too.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Clever or not, they need to die.
Don't dismiss our adversary so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai.
Where do I begin?
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Arangoth was a fool to think he could get away with this.
How is this affecting the guild?
Golden Glow Estate provided a huge payout for us before Arangoth locked us out. Maven looked the other way as long as the honey kept flowing. We kept it in line.
And Honningbrew?
Let's not kid ourselves. Blackbriar mead is swill. The only thing keeping it successful is Maven. Word on the street was that Honningbrew tasted better, cost less, and Sabjorn didn't shove it down everyone's throat. If Sabjorn ever managed to push Maven off her pedestal, we'd all be in trouble.
Seems all our eggs were in one basket.
Look, in case you hadn't noticed, these aren't the glory days of the guild. We've lost more clients in the last decade than I'd care to count, but Maven's stuck with us throughout the entire ordeal. I'll be damned if I'm gonna lose her to, well, to whatever they are.
What's Gullumai's story exactly?
When Gullumai was getting us merchandise from the East Empire Company, we were making a hefty profit. It was so lucrative, I was considering moving the guild to Solitude to save us time.
What happened?
Gullumai started to get greedy and cut us out of the deal. Almost can't say I blame the scaly bastard. Started out innocent enough. Kept claiming the shipments were light because of Imperial interference. Then maybe a few years ago it all stopped. He didn't even bother to contact us anymore.
Wow.
I need you to put all your efforts into this job. We can't afford any mistakes.
Hey,
I
bud.
can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how am I gonna talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's gonna have to owe us.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
So who's the East Empire Company?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Was Gulamai an asset?
Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has to pick up the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
If I get the information, then what do I do?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Alright, you think Gulamai is gonna give me trouble?
There are thieves, and then there is Gulamai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time.
Wow.
The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse is slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty.
Alright, looks like someone's getting their shit beaten.
Keep Gulamai alive, but remind him.
Alright, what arrow should I be using? Ooh, ebony. Let me look kind of good with this. Alright, off we go. I might just dismiss Rumarin and Zora for the whole time. I don't know.
We heading out? Let me just conjure
Pretty
up
sad
the
to see
energy.
Hunting Brew out of business, bud.
I am. I'm a very picky person, and it's very hard to find a Nord beverage that suits my palate. Hunting Brew was that drink. I just don't get why Maven doesn't rebrand it as something else.
Like what?
Well, how about Blackbriar Golden? You change the name, keep the taste. Maybe it's not too late. I can see it now. Maven says, "Sorry I ruined your business, Sabjorn, but your mead was just too tasty." And Sabjorn would say, "Is that the reason? I thought you just didn't like me. Why didn't you say so sooner?" And Maven would be like, "I don't know. No hard feelings then?" And then they would laugh and share a sweet one.
Everything's good here, except for the fact Sabjorn would die.
Maybe now while the wound is fresh, but give him some time behind bars and he'll come around. For now, you can suggest to Maven she's in a good position to bargain with Sabjorn, and remind her how popular Hunting Brew is with the elves. I don't know if that's true, by the way, but it sounds like it would be. I'm right behind you.
Something on your mind?
Nothing to ask Zora about. Okay.
You go.
Alright, all the way up to literally the other side of Skyrim. Yeah, let me get up. Like I said, though, I might just, like, throw them out in the corner. I think the little tidbits of dialogue, I don't know, they can be good, don't get me wrong, but, like, I don't want them to be triggering NPCs to have a fight when it's really unnecessary, you know? I'm trying to do things stealthy. Which is kind of a problem usually in Skyrim when you have, followers. They tend to just fucking kill everybody. Which, again, is kind of a problem. You know, you can't just fucking kill everybody you see. I mean, you can, but sometimes you just gotta be crafty about it, you know what I'm saying? You know, something. Oh. So I might just throw them in Solitude, or I'll just, so I'll just dismiss them straight out, and just go straight for the rest of this quest. Alright, yeah, fuck it, I'll do that, actually. Wait, where are they?
Evening.
Oh, there's one.
I'm right here.
Alright.
I'll be home if you need me.
Hi, Zora. Where's Dingbus? Holy literal fuck. Oh god. I can't even touch that. There's a vampire in the middle of that. Oh my god.
Need something?
Wait, are there more? It doesn't look like it. That was...
Good evening. These vampires.
Yeah, you know... Maybe if, like, this just didn't happen, that would have been great.
Real menace.
Where is fucking Dingus? Leader...
Good
Yeah.
evening.
Some say Rumarin is a feminine name,
Oh no, I need to force dismiss
but I'm
you.
not a girl.
Yeah, I know. Haha, funny joke. Hey, let's use throw voice for a bit.
I fight like one. Alright then.
Alright. There's going to be a million NPCs in this tavern. I know a million just left a second ago, but now there's going to be another trillion in here. Let's see, there's Ciri, there's Darian, there's Geralt, there's Yennefer.
Welcome to the winking.
See, look at this. This is just...
Load up and enjoy the atmosphere.
There's literally so many
Welcome to the
NPCs in
center
here, and it's just
world.
absolutely
Or at
ridiculous.
least my brother Erica's world.
So, what do we have here?
What's going on with that
Let me
eye?
guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with
What's
them
going on with
anymore.
the eye, dude? I'm here about Golden Glow, dude.
I don't deal
There we
with
go.
land or property.
Oh, never
Now,
mind.
if you're looking
It's still
for
kind of
goods,
fucked up.
you've come to the right person.
You can't drop the act now, Gadril Eye.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
I'll kill you.
Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not smart for business.
That's a big assumption, my dude. Identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
Alright, what do I gotta do?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
A fucking loser. Duh. Alcohol. It's so easy to steal anything in the Blue Palace, dude. You could have done this your fucking self. Even though you literally just sit in a corner for 10,000 years in the same seat. You just sit there, menacingly. You just sit there. You're just like, boy. And you contribute nothing to the universe. You just sit there and eat bread every day. No matter what happens. You're like, boy, am I glad I can just gorge on some bread. And everyone's like, what is this son of a bitch talking about? And you just keep eating bread. It's just a problem, dude. Like, you gotta stop eating bread. Hello. Oh, so there were NPCs back here. There were thralls. I thought I heard something. I wasn't sure though. I like how the vampires over there, but the thralls are like in the center of town. Whatever. Hello.
Fine day, isn't it?
Why aren't you given like a bed? Why do you just like sit here? Like, whatever. Whatever, dude. Alright. Wow, that was really hard. That was so... Oof. That was like the biggest...
By the divines, have you barbed it?
What a retard. That was the hardest heist I think I've ever had. Not just in Skyrim, I mean in the universe. Doo-doo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Solitude does look very pretty at night, though, with the CMB.
Good day.
Just does such a good job at being able to, you know, convey the atmosphere. I don't know.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outside.
Because Skyrim didn't have enough outside, and then we got mercenaries and hammer bells strutting about.
What's the hurry?
I don't know. Hey, who's this? Labor 295, my favorite man. I hear he pray tell labors. What does he do exactly? Who knows? Who knows? Drugs, probably. Drugs. Lots of drugs, actually. At least 2 pounds. Of what drugs? Every single one of them.
Stoke the fire.
Hello.
See to get the cold out.
Sit down.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now.
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
So did she say which way she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
Huh.
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. Look, I've told you everything. Now leave me alone.
Okay, retard. Okay, retard. Go, come on.
Our business has concluded, and you're standing in my way.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of
Spare some gold for a
My
veteran?
shipmates scoff at my love of finery, but I know envy when I hear it.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Heard any rumors, bud?
I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. Remember?
What is it?
For next time you're footsore.
Why'd you have to tell me that? I hate that dumb quest. So stupid. Ugh. Although the dungeon at the end is kind of worth it. It's a really cool, unique dungeon. Reminds me a lot of the pirate DLC for Oblivion, where there you had a big cave underneath Anvil, and you had a big pirate ship in there, and it was water, and you could get people to shoot bows, and you could live in the ship. So cool. What a good game. Okay. Can I just, like, hold on, because I know he just walks towards the East Empire Company. Can I just, like, wait an hour and just, like, know he's there? I mean, it works out, right? Oh man. You have a pair of glasses here I like never use. I know I should technically do it because my vision's kind of poop. It's 2070 in my right eye and 2050 in my left eye, so it's not great by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know though. I'm not nearsighted, farsighted. I can't tell how far things, but if close, me good. So I don't really use it when I'm on the computer. So Or just in general. I usually just like sit up front if I need to see things, you know? Isn't this such a cool place? Hello, goat. Goodbye, goat. Hello, goat. Goodbye, goat. You trying to tell me something, goat? Oh shit, I never knew you could come up here. Oh. I never knew this. Who is seeing me? I'm sorry, nobody fucking sees me. Is the goat supposed to lead me to safety? I think that's what he's doing. What's up with these nasty textures here, by the way? Ew. Wait, who's this? Snoreed. I get it. It's because he snores. You get it? I think that's really funny. That's really not a good sound. I hope they don't come in here, because that would kind of... Ooh, fuck. I think I finally found who saw me. Oh... Alright. The werewolf did in fact come in here. What's my health at? That's not what I meant to click. I think we're all in agreement there, though, that was not me, but in fact was the werewolf that managed to waltz inside of the East Empire Company warehouse, and was ultimately not my fault why that happened. I killed goat and honored kine. Me good. Alright, well, there goes that whole sneaking idea, I guess. Here's this stuff. Ugh. Think he cared? Do you think he heard the werewolf? I didn't hear the werewolf. I can go up there, huh? Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. Hey, who's this?
Don't even think about it. You're not supposed to be in here.
Hi. Oh, that was anticlimactic. I thought that's where you approach him and be like, whoa! The fuck? Well, that was kind of depressing. I thought like something actually like happens. Water is good. This guy's got a fucking load of skooma here. Oh, now I kind of remember this place. Next time, thanks. Thank you for watching.